All right. Without further ado, let's deep dive into what is about Microsoft Power Automate. But before we jump in and look at Power Automate, it's important to set the stage for why automation matters today, or let's say as of now. We know that businesses face pressure from every angle these days, and it is only to become rather more productive, more efficient in the everyday work we do. But we know that uh, our time and resources are pretty much finite, or let's say limited, and that there is only simply so much a person can do in a day. Hence, the best organizations are powered by strategic, creative people. The best organizations, they usually have a sense of vision that pulses through every part of the company. But the pressures of the modern business world mean that your smart creative people, they spend a really good amount of of their days performing drudgery tasks. It can be anything. They are performing answering emails, or shifting through the documents and so on. So when we look at some of the common workplace challenges, there are first primarily that these days there are so many remote workers. The remote workers have increased than before, and this has created very lower visibility. In fact, the number of systems have multiplied. Like multiple people are working on multiple systems, and hence different systems are into place, and this creates a greater need for information sharing. Secondly, trying to streamline a workforce can be challenging, when employees are being constrained, and constrained also in terms of that, we don't have time, but the amount of work we used to have, that is as high as before, or it is just increasing day by day. Next, along with this, we have, no process has slowed down, and the demands and the urgency of our task, they keep on getting higher and higher, or let's say they are just as high as they were before. So when we look at automation, there are opportunities to optimize with a digital workforce, completing these mundane tasks faster with proven value, and ultimately, it will help you to free up the time for doing rather more strategic, or let's say innovative work. So question arises that what could you do if you were fully integrated, automated, and ready? So I would say the Microsoft visions for Power Platform started from the recognition that data is increasingly flowing from everything. It comes from everywhere and everything. So, and a belief that organizations should harness their data to gain insights and drive these intelligent business processes. So this is made possible by digitally connecting, every of the asset that any of the employee possesses, or every asset of your business, which helps you to enable primarily, let's say, 4 points. One is that it helps you to optimize your operations. It empowers your employees. It will help you to engage with your customers more, and plus transform your products. So how do you do this? There I feel that there needs to be a simpler way to automate your organization, and empower all your employees to automate their task, and simplify the way they work. So here comes why should you use Microsoft Power Automate? All right, just a quick highlight here. We have Power Platform, and under Power Platform we have four components that comprises Microsoft Power BI, Microsoft Power Apps, Power Automate, and virtual agents. Power BI comes into picture when there is intelligent business analytics. Power Apps, they help for application development. Automate, it helps you to for process automation, while intelligent chatbots are built by virtual agents. Okay, now, individually, they are pretty much valuable, but when they are together, what happens is that with Microsoft Power Automate, if all these three components, they come into, under one bundle and helps you to streamline all the work and makes, it will accelerate all the tasks that are needed to be done. For example, if you keep if you take into consideration power apps and you integrate it with Power Automate, so in case you need to put down a trigger that, let's say, at this particular time, the calendar should appear or a notification should come in using under this one particular Power App, then Power Automate will help you to do that. What makes Power Automate so powerful is that, it has been designed for all kind of users. It's like a Power Automate is a single modern platform which is created for experts as well as end users alike. Okay, so whereas, most automation platforms are geared only towards, the technorati, but Power Automate puts the power in the hand of those who actually do the work. So Power Automate is a totally flexible and and it can, easily integrate with legacy on-premise software as well as software as a service apps in the cloud. Now, let's say, taking into consideration citizen developers. So for the growing citizen developer community, Power Automates, its ease of use, it makes it very flexible for the departmental and the business users to quickly understand and solve their business problems. While it also offers the functionality required for professional developers to use, code to unblock complex requirements, while also reducing the time to develop as well as the deploying the applications. Moreover, it also supports the need of, modern IT teams and admins to automate the, mundane IT functions while providing, let's say, security, keeping in mind everything, security, compliance, and control over the usage and execution of this Power Automate across the whole IT ecosystem. So now, one intelligent automation platform. So this is all done in Power Automate. Power Automate is built with several attributes that enable anyone to begin automating tasks in a matter of minutes. Power Automates are, built with triggers, actions, and even conditional logic. So, Power Automate was designed for the ease of use, and with this goal in mind, it provides many capabilities, which are, ability to share documents, seamless integration across Microsoft's cloud ecosystems, connectivity to hundreds of applications, a built-in data platform, intelligence, even extensibility to automate, the first and your third party scenarios in any case. All right. Now I would like to move on and deep a bit, deeper into Power Automate. So it is a one automation platform which has three pillars, we could say, and it has been powered by one, robotic process automation, AI builder, and digital process automation. Today we'll be talking about robotic process automation. In the upcoming webinars, we'll be discussing in detail about AI builder and digital process automation. All right. Um, Power Automate is a service, that can be used to automate the repetitive tasks to bring efficiency in any organization. So there are three types of flows that can be easily created. You just need to sign in and you'll get these three options when you sign in. Okay. One is cloud flows, desktop flows, and business process flows. So let's just discuss the scenarios. So you can create a cloud flow when you want your automation to be triggered either automatically, instantly, or let's say on a particular schedule basis. Desktop flows, they are used to automate tasks on the web or your desktop. Today I will be showing you indeed, we are actually talking about desktop flows, and I will be showing you many examples on this. So using Power Automate Desktop, you can automate the task on your desktop as well as the web. While business process flows, it will help it, it works like a guide for people to get the work done. So they provide a very streamlined user experience that leads people through the process, through the processes their organization has defined, let's say for interactions, and that need to be advanced to a conclusion of some kind. Okay, so these user experience can be tailored so that people with different security roles can have an experience that best suits the work they do actually. All right. Power Automate, it's like building modern business solutions requires functional flexibility, while also leveraging the native integrations to your IT ecosystem. So, so it should be, super easy to build an app from an Excel spreadsheet or even a SharePoint list, or you can say you can just automate your task when an email arrives. While the same scenario, it is just as the whole
Hello.
simplicity can stay true when you want to, connect your clients in CRM or products in your ERP. Now, this is all made possible with our native integration with Microsoft 365, Dynamics 365, and Azure. The need for robotic process automation. So with RPA in Power Automate, it further empowers an organization to break down the barriers, to automate the legacy software for, technical and non-technical users, with a very, it's like an easy to use platform, and it will also solve the whole problem that, mimicking the repetitive tasks that you might be doing every day on your desktop. So it helps you to, it's helping to automate these repetitive tasks so that, you can have a very faster output, reduce the overall errors, and free up time for, more high value work. Moreover, so I'll show you today the environment of Power Automate Desktop. With Power Automate Desktop, you can apply the functionality of robotic process automation. So what can you do with RPA? So it's like an intelligent platform which is, to automate all your processes across desktop and web with very much ease. So it is built with ease. It will help you to reduce your bottlenecks, and it will help you to automate at scale. Let's discuss the same in detail. Plus RPA with Power Automate Desktop. So under our Power Automate Desktop, the functionality of RPA can be enabled using it. Okay, so more than 400 plus actions can be performed using the Automate Desktop. Plus, it also provides flexible authoring. Let's talk these again while I'll make sure to explain the same while I'm showing you the demo. All right, build RPA with ease. So one, we have a very easy drag and drop functionality with RPA. Next is it is very easy to implement. The primary reason being that all the descriptive actions can be dragged and dropped to you, let's say to construct or maybe enhance your final flow. It can be based out of any of your actions that you perform, across, let's say, your web automation, files, folders, emails, etc. Then we have this flexible recorder to edit on the fly. So, you'll be able to use the desktop and web recorders to build a flow while editing the recorded actions in real time, okay, across the web as well as desktop. And then you have streamlined authoring. So streamline authoring that will help you to, authoring interface makes it very easier for anyone to get started. So for example, let's say there are, you have a field, and the fields might be pre-populated with the values based on the previous steps to make the authoring experience very easy, right? Next is it helps you to reduce the bottlenecks. So One, it is a resilient automation. So there is uh, a highly customizable on error feature that is associated with this. So it will help you to quickly set up the safeguards. For example, how many retries should be done, alternate executions, or how many notifications should come in when the errors occur. Then there is precise error handling. So it will take care of the errors by itself when plus you'll be able to have a look at the errors in detail when you just click on one particular flow. And then you have the detailed logs for the auditing and faster troubleshooting, plus the debugging features. The debugging features, it will help you to check the behavior of the flow in real time. Automated scale, so it has seamless authoring across desktop and web. I'll show you the same in the demo. Then we have diverse actions can be performed across various systems. It could be SAP, any of your legacy systems, websites, and so on. And plus, you'll be able to run your automations in either attended or unattended mode. So when I say attended, it means that it needs a human touch, while when I say unattended, the whole automation process takes part that a human touch isn't required actually. All right. Um, Moving on. Let's talk about the admin and HR. All right. Now we'll be talking about few business cases. We have 4 business cases defined for today. The first one right now being displayed is that admin and HR, and the cases that read, check, and write data. So let me just explain you the business scenario here is that usually, admin and HR, these people do work such as, they need to classify the employees, let's say based on their salary. So for instance, right now, let's consider that if the salary of an employee is about 10,000, then it needs to fall under category A. And if it is less than 10,000, it needs to fall under category B. In this case, we can use RPA, which automates the whole process with one single click. Now, I'll be showing you this in real time as well, but let me just explain to you the whole process again. Uh, One moment. So first, what happens is that the admin person, okay, not just admin or any, I would say any of your user, okay, the person will launch Excel. The one who launches the Excel, he'll put down the information of the employee and the salary. RPA comes into picture and it will enable to read the data from this Excel. Then RPA will check the condition, okay, that whether it and categorize that whether it is under A or B. So business rules are applied to this whole process, and they are routed accordingly. So what happens is that using Power Automate Desktop, the salary details are then automatically entered into an Excel file that does not have an API. All right, now let me just show you the whole process. All right, this is my Excel. Here I have all the data. For example, I have all, for now we consider that this is all the employees name, first name, last name, and the salaries. Now, as a user, I have just defined here randomly that it is 10,000, 12,000, and so on, okay, according to the user. Now going back, what happens is that I will go back to my Power Automate. Okay, let me just show you how the Power Automate desktop looks like. This is the first landing page. You go here and select the flow. I'm selecting the flow. Let me show you the steps. All right. So this is how the whole view looks like. Just quick recap or just a quick walkthrough that how it looks like. Here on this left, I have the navigation pane. Okay. So here, you'll be able to perform so many actions. You just need to drag and drop the whole part. Here on this end, I can select the variables. I can put down whether it is on the input or output. See here, input, output, and I can set up my own variables. Like that, I can put down my any of the UI element. Okay, for example, if let's say I want to go to my edge, I want to select that action. So all I need to do is I can go and click on add UI element. I will the whole process will start, and I'll click on edge. So this whole action, it is being marked by RPA, and it will pick up from there. So next time I will not have to perform the same action, it will capture it. Likewise, it is capturing the image. So all these processes can be performed using Power Automate Desktop. All right, right now on this top edge, we have save, run, stop, run the next action, web recorder and desktop recorder. We'll be talking about these two actions in detail at last. All right, now let's run the whole process that we talked earlier about the business case that, about the salary bifurcation. Okay, so let me run this. I hope you'll be able to see that whenever it is running, there is a blue dot that, it's working on it. All right, now my process has completed. Now what I'll do is I'll again open my Excel file. Let me open. Here is my Excel file and it has grouped automatically. So this is how this works. Let's move to our second business case. The second business case is that admin and HR. Okay, so the write data into text document. So in this case, the individual wants to, let's say, capture a particular form of data or all the data from the Excel. Uh, Under this case, what happens is that RPA will read the data from Excel. It can also check the parameters. Okay, if we have any, you can just put it down, and it will write all this data or that is under the text format into any of the document. For example, it can be Word, Notepad, etc. All right, let me just walk you through the whole process again. So what happens is that first, there is an admin person who will launch the Excel and put down the information, and he's going to update the whole Excel. Then what happens is that RPA, it will read the data from Excel. Again, the business rules are applied and all the details, they are being extracted into a text document. So let me show you how this works again. All right, this is my text document. You just put it down. Let me now go to Power Automate again. Let me close my Excel and let me close my previous data as well. Okay, now our next step is, read to the Excel data sheet. Let me go to edit. This will help me open the whole flow. You can also directly play from the the main page, the landing page, but this actually helps you to show all the how exactly it is flowing. So let me just go and put run. Now it is going to run. I get a notification every time this is done. Okay, now let me go back to my notepad. Here we have all the data right here. So this is how it works for the capturing the whole data. The next business scenario we have here is that the day-to-day admin task. So what happens is that in this instance, please consider that we have a PDF which has lots of images, content, tables, and all kinds of other info, okay, in different formats. So what happens is that RPA comes in very handy. For example, if the user wants to, separately find the details. For example, images should be under one folder. The content should be in the text format and in another document and so on. So let me walk you through. The user will access the PDF, and for example, he wishes to extract images and the content into individual folder as per the format that is defined. Then the PDF is being read. RPA will automatically kick off the whole process and extract the images into one folder. Likewise, RPA is also invoked to find out all the text and extract the information from the PDF. And this is for the text format. Now business rules are applied, and using this Power Automate Desktop, the details are then automatically entered into separate files and folder. Okay, let me show you how this works again. I go here. Let me show you this is one of my manual I have created, and in this there are many images and content. Okay, here is my images file. This is my content file. What I'm going to do now is that let me go here, select the PDF flow, and let me go on edit. This will help me show you the whole steps and how it is actually working out. All right. The steps were very small. It is just a drag and drop, so it will not take much time to run this whole process. It has been already run. Going back on PDF operation, let me show you. The images have been extracted, and likewise the content has been also extracted under Notepad. The same can be worked out in a Word document as well. All right. Coming back, the next process is for again the day-to-day admin task, and this is the use cases that it will help you to retrieve emails and attachment from Outlook. So let me tell you how this works is that, for example, as a business user, uh, as a business user, I daily get emails. Now somehow I have lost track of my emails and I want to retrieve any of the emails from a particular sender, or let's say subject or body. So what happens is that RPA will come will help me to retrieve these emails based on the parameter that I have selected, and then it will help me to store it under one of the folder. So let me show you how this works. And here I have the attachment folder right here. So let me go back to Power Automate. Let me edit it. And I'm going to run this. So as of now, I have, set up my Outlook for, today's example, but this is how it usually works in any of the instances. Now let me go to my attachment folder. So here I had selected the parameter that any of the under one particular parameter. Let me go back. I'll show you how this works. So from here I'll be able to select the parameters. For example, if I want to select that from whom I need to put down from one particular person that I have received emails or I have sent, the subject contains. Right now I had put down that this webinar invitation creative robotic process automation. So anything with this subject, everything should be captured of that, all the images plus the or let's say sorry the attachments, or let's say here body. So any of those under any of based on any of these four parameters, you can you'll be able to extract data likewise. So this is how this whole process works. All right, so these were the four primary business cases we had today. Let's just talk quick on pricing. The Power Automate desktop is included in the attended and unattended RPA plans. I had mentioned that attendance means it requires human touch, unattended means it doesn't require. It is available worldwide in English, French, German, Japanese, and Spanish. Any customer with Power Automate per user with attended plans, RPA plan license, they can immediately access the Power Automate desktop, and you can just get started by signing into any of your eligible Microsoft account and create a desktop flow. Power Automate, it works as an accelerator for your business. It will help you to accelerate your productivity, automate at scale, apply intelligent automation, and integrate automation more securely. So businesses are relying on Power Automate. As of recent source, there are 350,000 organizations that are turning towards using Power Automate. And likewise, Power Automate drives business transformation. There has been a survey which says that it has created, 199% ROI over the 3 years. So much, time and money has been saved on the basis of, users investing their time. And likewise, it has helped to reduce 27.4% of errors in the automation end. All right, thank you very much everyone for being a very patient audience as well as taking part in this today's session and taking out your valuable time. I hope you all enjoyed this amazing presentation and have had great takeaways. Now, if you have any question, the floor is open. Please let me know. All right, in case anyone has questions, Please feel free to put down or just write an email back to us if you have any questions post this session. We'll be sharing the today's recording with you, so you'll be able to refer it again, and in case you have questions, please let us know. Also, we'll be shortly sharing with everyone the feedback form for today. Please let us know. We strive to, work more towards what the customer requires. And, if you have any kind of new ideas or you have any other topic that you're interested in, please write us back. All right. Let's say until we have people with questions, I'll show you two more things. Okay, I did mention about desktop and web flows, right? Or sorry, recorder. Okay, so let me show you two instances of how it works. For example, let's just work for one for web recorder. All right, so for web recorder, let me just help. This works from here. I just click on this web recorder, and this is the whole process that we have captured. But let me show you how it works, how it looks like. Just have a look and feel about the same. So first it launched my Edge. It opened a new whole uh, window, and I didn't have to click. All I did was I just had to run it, and now it's working on its own. So all the actions that I had performed earlier, all of them have been captured. Let me rerun this. It didn't work in the whole screen, did it? This is how it works. So I had, let's say, searched for few of the locations and their, you know, temperature. So this is how it worked out. So this is one of the web recorder instance that we have. Let me show you the another one that is of a desktop. So all this, for example, uh, f- you are making calculation. Okay, I did something on 2 plus 2 on my calculator, and this whole action from writing down in the start button calculator to put clicking on equal to, all the processes can be captured under this. Let me show you again under desktop recorder the same thing. All right, I'll show you how it worked out. Just a sec. All right, so what we do here is I'll just show you one simple one. I'll put down a name, demo 2. I'm creating a whole new flow. Let me just show you everything from the very start. I go and put on create. Okay, I'm going to create. This is my demo 2. Now it is helping me to set up the whole environment. So as of now, there have been no actions that have been added so far. Okay, so let me do one thing. I'll go and click on desktop recorder. Let me just click on here. I'll put down my calculator. I'll put 2 plus 2 equals 4. All right. So this whole action that I perform right now, it has been captured under this whole process. So this is how, it works out that, when I say desktop flow, desktop recorder, it is working out that whole process is being captured like this. All right. So all right. Okay. Forgot to start the recording. Okay. Let me do that again. I go on record. I'll do this. Let me put down the calculator. So it is capturing the whole button. 2 plus 2 equals 4. Okay. Now I'll just put down on stop. All right. It has captured the whole process right from here. That 2 plus 2, what what does it need to equals end of auto generated actions using the desktop recorder. So this is how it works. So Just we had another two of the few highlights that we had. If there are any questions, please let us know. All right, so we have a question that is that under any of the use cases explained, can the same process be carried out with Power Automate? Okay. Yes, we can surely do that. The same processes can be carried out with Power Automate, but the problem is that it would become a very lengthy process, and because you using Power Automate, the variables that that we have selected, they will have to be manually created, as well as they need to be set up. While what happens while we use RPA is that automatically the variables are created and set up. So I hope this answers your question. All right, fine. If there are any questions, please feel free to write us back, and we'll also be sharing the feedback forms shortly. Please do fill out the forms and let us know your experience with us and your thoughts on this session. Thank you very much for being part of this workshop. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a good day.